Tonight on CTV, we bring you everything you need to know about the coronavirus.
Then, student activists met with university officials to discuss change on campus.
And later, a new app could improve navigation to and from campus. All this and more starting now on CTV.
Good evening, Rams. I'm Jake Oskvarek.
And I'm Janae Hancock. Here's what's happening in the news near you. Colorado Governor Jared Polis declared a state of emergency this morning, just 5 days after the first coronavirus case broke out in Colorado. Under the state of emergency, Polis outlined actions like increased testing capacity and accessibility, providing paid leave, and giving increased guidance to schools. 15 people have tested presumptive positive for the new virus, including one in Lamar County. This action comes as concern about the virus continues to grow worldwide and here on campus. Alexandria has more about how the university is going to respond.
Thanks, Janae. Yesterday, CSU Public Safety Team sent an email to campus community informing students and faculty that all non-essential, non-athletic university travel has been canceled effective immediately. This includes travel through the Office of International Programs and alternative spring breaks. Additionally, any person traveling from CSU from an alert level 2 or 3 country must be prepared to self-isolate for 14 days before being allowed on campus. I talked to students to see how they felt about the virus hitting so close to home.
It is scary when they do have the resources for on campus that say instructors prepare the resources to switch over to online.
There's so many public places like the dining halls, the rec center, walking to and from classes, you're just near people, and something a lot more serious such as the coronavirus can really get out of hand.
I've been getting Joyce McConnell's emails, and so I definitely think CSU will do what's right for CSU.
Students also think that if the situation continues to get worse, taking classes online may be the way to go.
Depends if more people end up getting sick in Larimer County.
It means moving on to online and having us all go home, then that's what's best, just to help stop this outbreak.
I think it would be helpful if they move the classes online.
And I definitely think that they should if it widespreads around Larimer.
As for tips and tricks on what you should do to stay healthy,
just be mindful of what you're doing to stop it.
Use common sense, I guess, wash your hands, don't touch your face, and hopefully we don't have to really feel the consequences of the coronavirus here at CSU.
You know, after talking with all these students, everyone has mixed emotions. In fact, I don't know how they feel about going online, but hopefully we'll get an update before spring break. Back to you, Jake and Janae.
Thanks, Alexandria. There is one small, unexpected silver lining to the growing coronavirus concern. Plummeting gas prices, crude oil prices are expected to fall to their lowest in 4 years as supply remains high and demand falls as people cancel their travel plans. Gas prices usually climb at this time because of spring break travels. However, the coronavirus has affected economies worldwide since mid-February, thus leading this price decrease. People can expect prices to continue to fall throughout the spring season.
With the coronavirus pandemic affecting everything from gas prices to class cancellations, it is also beginning to affect athletics. Now we are joined by sports anchors Erica Johnson and Brendon Fairbairn. Erica, how is this affecting March Madness?
With all the tournaments going on, getting ready for the national tournament, one was canceled as of today. The Ivy League canceled the entire tournament, and there are no more games going on, and it's all due to the coronavirus scare. The tournament was supposed to be held in Boston, but Massachusetts has 92 confirmed cases and counting of the coronavirus.
This has led to a lot of controversy, considering that the winner of the tournament is sent to the national tournament. However, this was even more true for the Ivy League, since the #1 seed Yale men's team was selected to represent the Ivy League, even though Harvard was only 1 game behind them in the standings.
Well, yeah, I can't imagine how frustrating that must be to not even have the chance to fight for your position in the tournament.
That's super frustrating. And a lot of that I didn't even know, so just to hear it, that's a lot.
I'd be mad if I was Harvard, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
And Princeton.
I am what hunger looks like in America. I am an 8-year-old girl who's not excited for the last day of school. Because this may be the last time I'll have lunch. Till September. I am a single father of 2 who works 3 part-time jobs. And that's still not enough to put food on the table. I am a 16-year-old boy who just got my first job to help feed my little sisters. I was created by artificial intelligence from faces of the 1 in 8 Americans who struggle with hunger. People you pass by every day but never knew they were hungry.
Feeding America, 200 food banks strong.
Welcome back from the break. Now back to campus news. On Thursday, President Joyce McConnell sent an email to CSU campus community members about an open letter to administration requesting a meeting with CSU leaders, staff members, and faculty members. Yesterday, the well-known group around campus Not Proud to Be held a closed meeting to state the spring 2020 student demands.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to win.
It is our duty to win.
172. That's how many days Not Proud to Be says they've been waiting on promised action from the administration through the Race, Bias, and Equity Initiative as a solution to the hostile campus environment. Their demands include developing a university-wide protocol for all entities to use responding to bias-related incidents. President Joyce McConnell released a statement regarding what the administration has done so far, mentioning more about frequent use of existing platforms, more person-to-person communication, and regular email updates about the diversity, equity, and inclusion efforts. She closes with the statement, "We hear our students, and we are committed to the ongoing conversation about these and other critical issues at CSU."
2 weeks ago, we reported a story regarding the inconveniences that the trains running through town create. Now, a Fort Collins man and his wife have created a Twitter account pertaining to when trains are passing through town in an effort to mitigate traffic concerns.
The trains in Fort Collins that run through town are an annoyance to most, but one man and his wife took it upon themselves to help alert people as to their comings and goings via a Twitter page.
There was an article in the Colorado one about 4 or 5 years ago where Darren Atterbury, the city manager, was commenting on the fact that they couldn't get schedule information from the train companies, and he was sharing the idea of someone creating an app, but that they didn't have the data in order to create the app. And I live about a mile south of Harmony, right in view of the train tracks, and I thought, well, I can literally look out my window and see if a train's going by. So maybe we could put together some technology that could help solve that problem and give people downtown a little bit of a heads up that a train's about to hit town.
While the Fort Collins Traffic Operations does a good job of monitoring the traffic, the Twitter account is a handy tool for students who need to plan accordingly to get to class.
The page has been up for about 2 years. It's been slowly but steadily getting more and more people, and then with the double trains that have been coming through town, it's kind of gotten a larger increase in interest. People have commented on Twitter that they enjoy having the information. I think it's sort of creating, we didn't intend it to have it be this way, but it's sort of creating this community of people that, you know, oh, I'm stuck at the train now, I'm at Prospect and I'm waiting for it to go by, or they'll give updates as to whether it's moving particularly slowly or particularly quickly, or, you know, something along those lines. So we're getting some feedback that people enjoy having the information, that's for sure.
To stay in the loop of when trains may affect your commute, follow @NoCoTrain Twitter.
3 suspects were arrested in connection to a shooting that occurred last Thursday night. Around 10:30 at night, police responded to shots fired at Antigua Drive and Saddlebrook Lane. When officers arrived at the scene, they found a suspicious vehicle that pulled the car over. During the search, a stolen handgun was found. Walter Herrera and Christian Buendia were arrested during a traffic stop on Thursday, and Andrew Herrera was arrested over the weekend. All are being held on several accounts of prohibited use of weapons, driving on an expired license, and bail violations.
It's an unlikely partnership between college students and elementary school kids who team up to achieve their dreams. The partnership establishes CSU as the first official higher education partner of the Boys and Girls Club. That means the university will provide comprehensive support to students during their time as members of the Boys and Girls Club, and wraparound support for members who chose to attend CSU to ensure success during their entire time at the university. Within the partnership, students who participate in this club will be taught that higher education is a real possibility for them. They will be given opportunities to engage with CSU's Access Centers as students and be provided resources through the community for excellence and other support services aimed at increasing student success. Their director told us that partnership with CSU Boys and Girls Club wouldn't be where they are without CSU.
I love that so much. I just love supporting younger children, and they're literally our future, so.
Absolutely.
It's amazing.
It's a really good thing to get behind.
Awesome. Well, Jeff, last week you found some mini scientists. This week I've heard you found some mini artists.
Once again, you're right. Both of them equally as cool. I'll show you right here after the break.